It is the end of week 13, which is week 1 in season 2. And can you believe we're a third of the way through the year? Oh, I'm sorry, fourth of the way through the year.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And it feels like it's just flying by. So we're going to jump right into the numbers, and then we're going to go over a bunch of announcements, some things to expect. So first off, wrist check. What are you wearing?
I am wearing a 5970J. It is the 2008 with the Lamania 2310 movement. These are a staple to any Patek collector, and I just acquired it.
Oh yeah, is that staying in the personal collection?
For now, I think so.
Some of the classics, huh? Not just the modern stuff? Well, I am wearing the new Vacheron Constantin Overseas Ultra Thin Perpetual Calendar, Rose Gold, Blue Dial. This has been a dream watch of mine since it came out. I've actually never seen it in person until we got the chance to go meet a good client of ours and get a lot of his watches on consignment. And I figured that
it looks like the perpetual bug caught us.
Right. Well, I figured that's the biggest single deal we've done to date. Why not reward ourselves with a piece from the collection? So, jumping into the numbers, guys. Every week we have a sales goal of a number we want to hit to keep us on track to our goal towards 35 million. Since we're in season 2 now, that number's jumped up. It used to be 257,000 and some change. This week, starting for season 2, it's $538,461.55 that we have to hit every week, Monday through Friday. Slow start to that. We came in at $220,710. Down about 53%, but we were traveling a lot. We had Dylan's wedding. Also, still congratulations, Dylan.
And Mike is traveling.
And Mike is out of town. Also, I hate you, Mike. Worst time to take a vacation is when we get our biggest consignment deal. Plus, as you guys saw a minute ago in the video, we have taken on an investor and we've got a substantial investment to back us for some inventory. So you're going to see stuff get a lot more interesting this season. Of that 220,000 in sales, 10 of those watches were retail. We sold 10 watches, all went to retail customers, netting us a profit of about $17,650 for the week. So now that we've got the numbers out of the way, also, I don't have the numbers to year to date right in front of me. In the next video, I will have that so you can see the countdown of the tally of where we are at in line with our $35 million yearly goal. You know what tomorrow is, right?
Rolex predictions.
It is. So let's jump to it, and let's throw out we kind of sat down here and we did these before. First. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, so my predictions are, and some of you guys that have been watching us and following us, we've been banking on 2 big pieces to get discontinued. The yellow gold green Daytona and the platinum Daytona. So we've been holding those, stockpiling them, in anticipation of that. So those are my first 2. Now with the platinum, I don't actually think they're going to discontinue it. I think they're going to discontinue the current reference number and reintroduce it somehow. I think you had a prediction on that. We'll get to it in a second. But the current 116506, I think it's gone. The 116508 green dial, I think it's gone. I also think they're going to discontinue the rainbow, but not for good. It's too popular. They're going to also do away with the current model and introduce something new, maybe something that they've never done with a rainbow. Another prediction is I think we've got a purple bezel GMT coming. I think we have something Rolex has never done, which is a perpetual calendar. You've seen AP, Patek, Vacheron. You've seen a lot of these brands come out with perpetual calendars. Rolex, it's your turn. I think we've got one coming tomorrow. I think the Milgauss, it's been in production, 10 years? Rough 10, 11 years?
No, more than that.
It's time to go. Maybe
like
longer than
14
that.
years.
Okay, yeah, it's about time to go. I put away a blue dial for myself. I think that one's gone. The green dial is a great one also. If this happens, you saw the white one go, last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It's gone.
17, 16.
I think that one's gone. I'm sure there's going to be dinky little adjustments to the date just. I don't think the sub's going to get anything. I don't see a colored. I know purple. I have a strong feeling purple is somewhere. My best guess is the GMT. We could see something done to a sub. That's unlikely.
Hopefully, and I would love to see this, a yellow gold green dial sub. We've been wanting to see that for a few years.
That was, they did a mock-up of that, the gold
that
Hulk.
looks so good.
They do that, sign me up. I'll buy 2 of those.
Okay, so I got, guys, I think what we're going to see is an Explorer 2 ceramic bezel. Obviously, that's been predicted for quite some time, and I think that is on the chopping block for them, because, I mean, there's some hints online that showcase that happening on their website.
What are the other?
I think the Explorer 1, 214-270 is going to get updated with a new movement. It's due for that. Maybe they'll go to a 224-270 reference. And here's my Daytona predictions. The Oyster Flex is going to see a platinum lineup. I think we're going to see the same watch we have now, but with the Oyster Flex bezel.
Ooh, that would be.
I'm sorry, excuse me, the Oyster Flex strap. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing. And one more watch I would love to see is the Oyster Flex Blue Dial Daytona in white gold. That would just be absolutely incredible. I've always dreamed of Rolex doing that, because that is just such an amazing modern piece that would look amazing on the rubber strap. Rolex does everything pretty subtle, so I can't get too wild.
Right. I do think we're going to see, they're going to do something, along with the rainbow, you're going to see, they're going to shock us with something, I think. You know, kind of a couple, like they did a couple years ago when they introduced that Tiger Daytona, the Eye of the Tiger Daytona.
Yeah.
And that leopard one, it's something
It's
crazy.
It's hard predicting their precious metal, stone, you know, their collaborative. That's going to be hard to predict, because they always throw wild cards there. I mean, who would have saw the Tiger Eye coming?
I know, right?
Who knows?
Next up on the list, guys, we just did our biggest consignment deal with a longtime client of ours. We are going to move our business. We're focusing more on, instead of being an inventory-heavy business, we want to focus more on consignment. We want to create an all-in-one retail shop for consignment pieces. There's a lot of websites online that allow you to send your watch in, and they give you an offer, and there's no timeline or rhyme or reason to how long it'll take or what you'll actually make. It's kind of up to them, but you never really get to see that inventory in person. Well, that's what we want to focus on, is having a spot you can actually come to, have a wide selection, because as we've said before in a lot of videos, we don't stock a lot of stuff like Tag, Panerai, Hublot, Omega, a lot of the stuff you guys want to see, simply because it doesn't make sense for us money-wise. Opening our doors up to a more consignment-based business will allow us to, as you actually have just seen in a lot of the inventory, we have
tons of new stuff that's pretty exciting. We have all these crazy Panerais I've never seen, but they seem to be very desirable and getting a lot of people asking about what we just got in. A lot of cool IWCs that I haven't really educated myself with. We've got a lot of cool Vacherons that have come in, obviously. Anthony snagged one.
-1,
We have seen a bunch of Hublots, I believe it or not.
Dude, I've never had, I don't think we've ever had 4 Hublots in stock.
Yeah, we're usually kicking them in their sides.
Hublots for those that are gonna rip me for how I pronounce stuff. The idea is we want to open our doors up to more variety, and the only way we're gonna do that is by opening the floodgates to consignment. Guys, we are also gonna do set rate consignment fees. We are gonna beat any consignment price anywhere online. So if you jump over to our website as of the time of this video, you'll see an updated page solely on consignment, exactly how it works from start to finish, from how you get your watch to us and get a quote, or get a quote before you ship your watch in, all the way down to the payment process. So the shipping, everything, it'll all cover that in detail.
And also we are working on a new website that's going to be heavily approved on.
Yes.
And we're going to have some new processes on contacting us that's going to help you guys tremendously and take the load off us, so we can focus more on our sales guys getting those leads than pushing us when we need something.
Right. Next up, I have to say, you see these 2 beauties in front of us. Shout out to the watch stand, guys. I'm sure you guys have seen them advertised all over Instagram, all over Facebook. I've seen them a ton of times. We were just over with Roman Sharf's office. He had both of these pieces. And then they sent us the same ones. And like Roman, we don't shout stuff out that we don't actually like. And it's funny, I've been saying I was going to buy one of these. Specifically, I wanted the white marble one, but black matches the desk perfectly.
Yeah, another cool thing, guys, about this thing is these are extremely sturdy stands. I can sit there and hit this, and it's not going to tip over.
The quality of these things, you can hear them when you open this up. All these pieces come out. I mean, this is seriously just amazing quality. It feels good. It doesn't feel cheap, which is what a lot of them you see
Yeah.
and I've had a ton of different carrying cases.
It's almost as satisfying as like a seatbelt in your car. It just clicks right in. And you know your watches are going to be safe because they're not going to bump into each other.
Yeah, that was one I liked. I got that Rolex one that someone gave me as a gift. Actually, Rolex gave it to me, and it didn't have a divider, so I'll never use it because your watch is just kind of ding around.
I use it every day because I don't care. All my watches are vintage, so they can get scratched up. I don't.
No, that's true. Shout out Watch Stand, guys. If you are looking for some cool stuff, these guys nailed it. So these guys are going to do big things in this business. One of the biggest moves we're looking to make this season is converting all to 4K video. You guys have been asking about it. It's been a learning process. You know, if you think back 4 months ago, we were just bringing Darby on to start shooting video and trying to follow around. Darby's got a full-time job. He is with us. He's shooting 5 days a week. He's editing, like spending 2 full days editing, then another staying up all night. So it's been kind of a stepping stone, learning this, getting used to how much time it's going to take to shoot, how many days we're going to have to get worth of footage, and then how much time he needs to sit and spend editing. And then we started adding I think one of the biggest things he said was adding subtitles in the videos. It takes a whole day just to do subtitles. So we brought on a second videographer. We're actually going to be looking for another one, someone a little more experienced that can kind of take over Darby's position. Once we get that in, then it comes down to actual hardware. Right. We've been pricing out the processor, the hard drives, the camera equipment, and
looking around roughly about 50 grand worth of extra equipment that we need to really get the quality up for you guys, so you guys can have a better viewing experience, and it more feels like a TV show than a handy cam work, but which obviously we're beyond that. But it's going to be really nice once this is all set up.
Oh yeah, it's just a pricey investment that we want to step our way into. We don't want to just go out and buy all this equipment and just jump the gun. We want to inch our way into it, so bear with us. That is our goal by the end of this season, to have everything 100% 4K for you guys. And there's a possibility that we could even be cutting it up into 2 videos a week. I'm sorry. The next up, at the beginning of this video, you saw me writing out the social media calendar, just so we can have it on there. And I'll put this down below in the comments, guys, but we want to have something for you every day, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram stories, Instagram lives, Clubhouse, collaborations. We want you to have something to watch for us every day of the week. Now, we don't expect you to watch it every single day and consume your life with it, but we realize that there are going to be days that are better for you to sit back and watch something, and there's going to be days that just aren't practical. So we want to have something for every day of the week. I'll rattle them off real quick. Monday, we're going to do Instagram stories and TikTok videos. On Tuesday, obviously our day in the life video that you're watching now is going to be every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Wednesday, we're going to do Clubhouse deals, where at noon Central Standard Time, we're going to get live on Clubhouse, and we're going to talk about watch deals that you guys have, trade deals, general market news, stuff like that.
Yeah.
On Thursday, we're going to go live on Instagram and YouTube, mainly the Instagram pages, and we're going to do our inventory sales like we did last week. That worked out really well. After it was all said and done, we still sold about 13 watches. Pretty great for a day's work, or for a few hours worth of work. Friday, we're going to do Instagram Live Q&A. We're going to film that. We're going to make it into a podcast. We're going to, Instagram Live Q&A. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Thursday, what I'll do is I'll post a story on my personal and the Timepiece Gentleman Instagram inviting your questions in. And then on Friday, we'll hop on live on both of those channels, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. Marco and I will be here. Saturday, we're going to do the same thing on YouTube. Friday, I will put a question on the community page of YouTube, inviting questions in there. We're going to film it. We're going to go live on YouTube and let you guys ask any questions you can. We're going to answer them on the spot for you. And then on Sunday, we have a special collaboration we're going to start doing with Watch Eric and Roman Scharf every Sunday. As they post their videos throughout the week and as we post ours, we're going to hop on a Clubhouse chat. Let you guys chime in and talk about things you liked in the video, things you didn't like, stuff you'd like to see, stuff you didn't like seeing, whatever. Just shoot the shit with Roman and Eric and Marco and I. So that's going to be on Sunday. So a little bit of something for everyone all week long. Next one, YouTube. YouTube is our bread and butter, and we have grown immensely, and we couldn't be more thankful. It's all for you, all because of you guys. Let's keep growing. We did 50,000 followers in 5 months. I think we're starting to pick up some momentum and some traction. We're starting to figure this thing out, and we've got some good content coming. Let's see if we can get 250,000 subscribers by the end of season 2, which would be what, June, July?
Yeah, give or take.
End of June? Yeah, so end of June is quarter 2. So
June 15th?
June 30th. 30 days in June. So end of June, 250,000 subscribers is the goal. So guys, when you like these videos and you share them, you comment, that helps us get more exposure. It bumps us in the algorithm. So we appreciate everything you guys do for us to help us. Last couple things, we've been talking about doing fan meetups. We're traveling a lot more. We have a link on our website under the networking events, and I'll drop a link below for the network landing page. Go on there, drop your name, the city you live in, and your email. It's gonna add it to a spreadsheet so we can track where everyone's at. We're gonna start flying out to Chicago, LA, Nashville, Miami, San Francisco. When we're in these cities, guys, we're gonna reach out to you and let you know. We're gonna plan a dinner. Each time we take a trip, we're gonna have a dinner or a lunch plan. That way we can meet you guys and interact with our fans, because you guys are what keep the channel going. I'll also have links to all of our personal Instagram pages, as well as the Timepiece Gentleman Instagram and the store. So make sure you like and follow us there. It's each of us have our own vibe and our own style of posting. Marco does a lot of vintage stuff. The Timepiece Gentleman, we're gonna start doing a lot more behind the scenes. So you guys have actually been asking for more videos throughout the week. Tune in to the Timepiece Gentleman Instagram, or at Timepiece Gentleman. I'm gonna start posting story behind the scenes every day. So all throughout the week, you can kind of get a glimpse of what to expect on next week's video. That'll get the fix for some of you guys that are wanting more than one video a week until we get to that point. So guys, if you like the video, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time we drop a video.